I'm from Sydney, Australia. My professional background was in defence. Joined the Navy direct from school and then served as an officer for about 13 years. Managed offshore processing for the Australian government in Nauru and then went into politics. So I was a political advisor in the defence and national security space for a while. Did government affairs, so the political advisory piece for businesses. All that work, as I'm sure you can imagine, particularly the private sector political advisory piece, flying all the time, in and out of airport lounges, getting home late, leaving early, making excuses for why I was progressively getting rounder and rounder and rounder. That's what landed me with your program.
What would you say was the biggest struggle whilst you were trying to kind of go and just do it on your own?
It's the motivation when you're tired. I think it's very easy to find excuses when you're traveling is the big one, and convince yourself that it's fine. Give it 6 months, you'll have some time. But as any busy professional knows, you can say you're not ambitious, but the minute someone puts something on your desk that you know is going to look good, you're going to do it, right? So that was the challenge. Is that kept coming? I kept doing it, and my health really suffered. And I think you appreciate when you're in that busy cycle. It's Stockholm syndrome, right? You're punishing yourself and you don't realize the damage you're doing.
What would you say were the biggest results you experienced on the program?
Look, I think it was being able to integrate the routine. I think the program is written such that, I'd moved on from that corporate world and had decided to set up a business. But as you know, that's no less busy.
Yeah.
So what I was surprised by was when I looked at the program, when I looked at the diet, this is not time intensive. And then when you start to see the results pretty quickly, to be fair. So yeah, they were the big things, is integrating in my schedule and realizing that diet is so critical. It's so critical. Full disclosure, I found the quantity that I had to eat, even on the cut in the first couple of weeks, was a lot. It was a lot for me. Yeah.
And I bet if I told you at the start, hey, Joe, we're going to stuff you with as much food as you can possibly eat and you're going to lose. I mean, how much weight did you lose?
Oh, in the end, like 13, 14 kilos. I was going through quite a bit of stuff between, setting up the business, some other things, not professionally, when I embarked on this program. It's actually what it did for the old thinking muscle, the clarity that it gave me. I started to think of the best ideas that I have had for my new business once I started this program.
Would you recommend corporate performance health to other people? And if you would, why would you?
100% I would. And I think it comes back to, you've named it perfectly. It comes back to busy professionals who are finding excuses, not in a malicious way, not in a lazy way. It's just like they're just caught in a cycle. Liken it to gambling. Busy people chase their losses. And their losses are time, right? Whether it be with their family, whether it be about their physical and mental health, whatever it is for them, but they chase those losses by just working harder. Maybe if I work harder, I'll earn more and I'll be able to do this. Maybe if I work harder, I'll become the GM and then I set the rules on when people can go on leave, all that sort of crap. But at the end of the day, the program that you provided me broke me out of that cycle. Apart from the physical, mental health benefits, it made me realize at the point in my life that I am, what's important moving forward. And ultimately, if you don't have your health, and I've watched a lot, as I'm sure you have, watched a lot of my colleagues from the military broken physically and mentally, and sorting that out for myself made me go far out. Like, this was very important. So, I absolutely would recommend